As winter approaches, the city of Portland is trying to establish a new emergency warming shelter, but the site it's chosen is getting a cool reception.
So the city is seeking money now from Maine Housing to put the warming center in the same building on Riverside Industrial Parkway that's currently housing asylum seekers.
That's because city officials say they haven't been able to find a separate location. And they tell News Center Maine's Sam Olson if someone has a better option, they're open to it.
It just seems like a Band-Aid solution to what is really a systemic failure.
Portland City Councilor Kate Sykes says first and foremost, the shelter for asylum seekers is miles away from downtown Portland. While the plan includes shuttle buses, she says the warming center would be far from the people who need it most.
I think we realize that we really are at the end of our toolbox. This is a need that goes beyond the resources that we have right now.
Sykes and city spokesperson Jess Grondin both say the city can only do so much with limited resources. In this case, the city hasn't been able to find a better option.
I don't think anybody thinks that, we're ever doing things in a perfect way, but we're doing things with the resources that we have available to us.
Grondin says last night, 125 asylum seekers stayed at the shelter. While the plan is still in its early stages, she says if it were to move forward, she isn't really concerned about having asylum seekers and unhoused people under one roof.
We have the space to be able to keep the two populations separate. And that building allows us clean sight lines, which is good for, operating an emergency shelter.
However, Councilor Sykes says it would be a challenge to balance the needs of asylum seekers who are stable but have language barriers and other people who might need more services.
Those needs are very different from a population that's in acute crisis. And so it's difficult to have both of those populations in the same space. We need a warming shelter, but it feels like with this, we're just checking a box.
A box that has a looming deadline as we approach winter. In Portland, Sam Olson, News Center, Maine.
Jess Grondin says the plan is dependent on the city council. If the city receives grant funding, the council would need to accept the award, and it would have to approve the city's plan to move forward.